Hello everyone, welcome back. I thought today we would do a little pack war between a 1983 Fleer grocery pack and a 1982 Topps grocery pack. So let's get into this and see what we got. So right here are our three 1983 Fleer packs. So let's open these up, try to take a look, see what we come up with here. Of course, we're looking for Wade Boggs, Tony Gwynn, get here, and we have our sticker, Rick Sutcliffe, Bill Madlock, and these are sharp. The corners are nice and sharp. Pictures look okay. Tim Laudner, Charlie Moore, John Curtis, Tom Hume, Tim Raines. It's an early Tim Raines there. UL Washington, John Stearns. Oh, and there's a Steve Hammond. There's a Hall of Famer, Ferguson Jenkins. Darryl Thomas, Glenn Wilson, Manny Trio, and Ken Daly. So we did get a Hall of Famer there. We did end up with a Ferguson Jenkins. Nice card. So let's open our second pack here. Hopefully we can get one of the top rookies here. Notice that the Fleer has no gum. That's a result of a court case. Topps took both Donruss and Fleer to court in the early 80s. And they, in fact, became the only company that could put gum in their product. In a twist of irony, about 20 years later or 15 years later, they decided to take the gum back out of the product. So we have Rollie Fingers, another Hall of Famer. Bob Shirley, Dwayne Walker, Ray Burris, got another one back here, Willie Aikens, Wally Backman. Oh, there's a Hall of Famer, Lee Smith, Mike Prawley, Ron Say, Dick Ruthven, Gene Garber, Jerry Royster. Oh, nice card. Nolan Ryan. And Jerry Dubzinski. Couple Hall of Famers in that pack. And our final pack. Oh, and the dreaded checklist. Cesar Geronimo, Jerry Martin, Gary Templeton, Bob Ochinko. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another checklist. Kirk Gibson, Pat Underwood, Mike Ramsey, Bobby Mercer, Gary Gray, Tom Brennan, Mike Fischlin, Tony Pena, and finally Bob Mitchell. So no, we did not end up with one of those rookie cards, but we did end up with some nice cards there. All of these, very nice condition. So let's take a look at the 82s. See if we can do a little bit better than we did the last time we opened 82s. If you want to check out one of my previous videos, you'll find that I opened up another one of these grocery packs of 82s. And what do we have here? Oh, right off the top, I see we have a Pete Rose highlight card. So let's get right into this. This is kind of interesting. I see a Harold Baines, another Hall of Famer on the back. So, let's get rid of that gum. There's our Harold Baines, Dick Drago, Brad Havens, Dan Spillner, Chet Lemon, Al Cowens, Junior Kennedy, Bob Galasso, Indians team card with Burt Blyleven and Mike Hargrove. Oh, there's a rookie card. Unfortunately, not the one we're looking for. Dave Concepcion, Jim Isayan. And notice on the back here, you see a little bit of the gum stain. Growing up, we were always under the impression that an old pair of pantyhose rubbed across the back of the card would take that gum stain right up. Never did it. Don't know if it works. Maybe someone out there does. Next pack. And the top card on this one is a Billy Sample. But let's see what we got here. Again, looking for one of those big rookies. Billy Sample, Julio Gonzalez, Rafael Ramirez, Bob Boone, that's a nice looking card there, Bruce Benedict, Scott McGregor, Jim Wright, John Monfusco, and I have one of the most interesting pieces of sports memorabilia that was signed by John Monfusco. And a later video, I'll bring it out and I'll talk about this a little bit, because I'll tell you what, had a chance to meet him at the National in Atlantic City. The last time was in Atlantic City, I think maybe 2016. What a great signer. Great guy to talk to. Amos Otis, Dave Edwards, Ken Griffey in action, and finally Benny Ayala. So, down to one pack. Let's see. Can we get one of those big-time rookies in here? And truth be told, I really believe that getting those rookies were much easier back when I was pulling them out of packs. But I'm sure my memory is not quite as good as it should be on that. But here's a Pete Rose highlights. A Giants team card with Vita Blue and Milt May. Gary Woods. Don Ossie. Terry Forrester. Oh, turn this around. Carlton Fisk. That's one of the nicest Carlton Fisk in action cards there. See him stretching out there. He is, however, with the White Sox this year. And Fred Lynn, Lamar Johnson, Jerry Garvin, Steve Kemp, Jack Morris, and finally Gaylord Perry. So we did end up with a few Hall of Famers in this. Unfortunately, we did not end up with any of the rookies that are in these two sets, both in the Fleer or the Tops. But nonetheless, what a nice set of cards here we got. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe and like the video, please do so if you like it. I hope to be doing more of these videos, possibly sharing some of the cards that I have in my collection, just to give you an idea of some of the things that I collect, but also maybe talking about those collecting back in the 1979 to 1984 years, back when I was busy doing some collecting. I thought that might be nice to put a little perspective. I know a lot of people that do videos tend to talk about some of the newer stuff or some of the very, very vintage stuff, but when I was young as a child collecting, those were the years that were big for me. So hopefully you'll like what you see and keep coming back. Thank you.